Now it's time to enter the tank. I watched as Steve gave me the sign that it was safe to descend, so I took a deep breath and entered the massive tank. I descended down to the sandy bottom to get familiar with these new surroundings and watched as schools of glistening fish circled around us.
Okay, Molly and Rachel are in the tank, so let's see what they're up to. Hey Molly, hey Rachel.
Hey guys!
So, are you guys scared or are you excited?
No, this is wonderful. It is like being in the ocean. It's beautiful in here.
What kind of sharks are in there with you?
We had a good-sized sand tiger shark just swim above us just a second ago. This one above us right here is a sand tiger shark. The smaller sharks with the really large dorsal fins are sandbars, like that one. And there are also some nurse sharks in here, but they tend to stay towards the bottom, so we may not get a chance to see those.
Yeah, you've got plenty of other little pretty fish in there too. They look little next to these sharks.
Yeah.
All right, Molly, James has a question for you.
Molly, when you entered the tank, did you see any difference in the animal's behavior?
You know, I didn't. It's kind of disappointing. It's like they don't even know that we're here.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, I know you've been in the ocean before, scuba diving. Is it different from the ocean because there's so many fish around you?
It's different in the sense that I'm looking at you through glass. But this would be a pretty healthy ecosystem if it were in the wild. I mean, it's just crystal clear water. Lots of biodiversity. It's just gorgeous in here.
You're enjoying it?
Absolutely.
All right, well, I think Raleigh has a question, so here he is.
Molly, what does it mean to be an apex predator?
An apex predator is an animal that is at the top of a food chain. So in this case, sharks would be the apex predator. And apex predators are important because when you remove them from a food chain, as we're seeing a local example here in this area of North Carolina, when you remove that apex predator, it gives animals below it, like in this case, cow nose rays, the ability to reproduce really quickly because there's no longer an animal controlling that population. So for our local example, these cow nose rays that are now multiplying like crazy, they can feed on shellfish, which is a problem because we like to eat shellfish here in North Carolina as well. So fishermen really like having sharks around.
So it really goes to show how important these sharks are to us, actually. They really aren't as scary as they seem, are they?
No, absolutely not, Izzy. I mean, these are some really misunderstood creatures, and it's a shame that the media has been able to depict them as these mindless killing machines. I mean, the fact that they didn't even notice us divers when we entered the water really goes to show you that we're not on their diet. And as Heather mentioned before, they've been around for 400 million years. They didn't survive for 400 million years by eating people, that's for sure.
But I mean, Molly, you still have to be careful though. You don't want to mess with them. You don't want to try to antagonize them. You want to stay neutral. And this is their home. You're in their home. So abide by their rules.
Absolutely, James. I try to think of sharks as the underwater policemen of the oceans. As long as you're going the speed limit, as long as you're minding your manners when you're down here, they're not going to pull you over for a speeding ticket, or in this case, pull you over for a meal that they've confused you with as being prey.
That's true.
Well, Molly, thanks a lot. Well, come on out. I mean, I don't know if we can get her out because she loves these sharks.
No, but I'm staying in here for a while. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I think you need to come on out so we can talk to you in person. Don't go away. Aqua Kids will... Is that
that my brother? We'll be right back.